Welcome back to Skidmore Family Farm. I don't think that we've showed this pond yet. This is where I'm getting all the big rocks and stuff for our driveway. I've dug all this out with the excavator, and as you can see, this is right up here is the drive that goes to the old homestead, and that's the creek that has the waterfall in it. And this wasn't holding water, and it may not still. It might need to flood a couple times and fill in all the cracks and crevices with clay and gravel as it washes down into it. But this is going to be one of our ponds, and it is right over here next to the cabin. Is down that way, just on the other side of that evergreen or cedar. We've got the auger on the tractor. Oh, and we'll have to do a separate video. We have a new tractor, or not a new one. We bought a used four-wheel drive diesel tractor, 57 horsepower, but you can see the water's flowing really good into it, and that's what I was hoping for, that everything would stay where it is now. But like I said, the last time when I was digging it out, it filled up a good ways, and then I don't know if it was just, I think it was just leaching it down into the ground and going underneath through the gravel bed, and it may always do that. This may be something we have to dig a pond liner or put a pond liner in. Rosie, get out of the water. Sorry. But either way, we needed the rock, and I knew there was rock in this area, and as you can see, we have some huge rocks. Those are small compared to some of the big ones. If you look over here, and you guys get back, I don't want anybody falling in that. That hole right there is about 12 feet deep. So, plus the edges aren't tapered off really yet. It's just a hole. So you won't be able to just probably climb right or walk out of it or climb out of it. And as you can see, these piles, that one there is about 10-12 feet tall, 30 feet long, and then this one's about 8 feet tall, maybe a little taller in spots, and probably 100 feet long, where I've dug that pond out. And then if you look over here, we have some really big rocks. This is the biggest one. I couldn't even lift it with the excavator, which has, I think, a 12,000 pound lift capacity. It would lift it a little bit, but it doesn't have the thumb on the bucket, so there was no way to really grab it. But this is a huge piece of slate rock. Yeah, stand on it so they can see how big it is. It's about 8 feet wide at its widest point, and 6 to 8 feet wide. And as you can see, it's a good 18 inches thick or more. At its thickest point, it's probably over 2 feet thick. And this is going to be probably part of our waterfall. I'm going to do like a step down or tiered waterfall with these big rocks on our swimming pond, which is just on the other side of these piles of dirt. I've started that to get more rock out that's closer to the drive. But now that we have a four-wheel drive tractor, I can load the dump truck in a drier area when it, well, it's gonna have to dry out some, but I can take dirt from these piles, what's mostly clay and rock. You can see it's mostly slate, but I can take loads with the bucket and start filling in the driveway. The driveway is gonna go that way, and then there's a culvert pipe that's gonna go underneath the driveway into the pond that will allow it to overflow, and it'll be directly in front of the cabin. I mean, we'll pretty much be able to walk across the driveway and go fishing or swimming. But it's filled up too. It was completely dry last Thursday, I think. When I came down, I dug a little bit just so we would try and get a holding area so some of this water has a place to go. And we'll have to do more drainage and stuff. Like I said, that's why I have this culvert pipe, to start catching some of this water And we may do some like French drains, but this is about 8 to 10 feet deep right here. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, if you step down in that, you're way in over your head with water. And as you can see, that's the cabin. I'm gonna dig a little bit, probably past this tree closest to us, and then those are trees where I dug the hole. I'll probably dig up to them, and I'm not sure, probably this end down here, I'll probably just pass a tree kind of tapered up, and we'll have a little beach area. I'll put sand and stuff in and a board closer to us that will hold the sand in, or I'll make it a real slow grade so that when it rains the sand isn't washing this way as much, and the kids will have a shallow area that they can walk in, play in. And then this end, like I was saying, I'll stack those big huge rocks up and put a pump on it, and have a little waterfall that we can turn on and off, and maybe one of those fountains to keep the water circulated so it'll stay clear and aerated. Since it's so close to the house, I want it to be moving water so the mosquitoes don't breed as fast, hopefully. But like I said, this will mostly just be a swimming pond. We'll put fish and stuff in it and lots of frogs, but it'll be more on the aspect of swimming in than anything. And as you can see, we'll do some more videos down there. I've got another 12-inch culvert pipe. The pond at just on the other side of the excavator is completely full and overflowing right where I want the culvert pipe. I dug a trench across it, so it is going into the creek, which is a good thing. Normally it flows out into here and makes this even more flooded than what it is, so it's already kind of doing its job. But we just want to do a quick video. We're getting ready to, I've got the auger on the tractor. We're going to eat lunch, and then when we're done with that, I'm going to drill the hole for the power pole, which is laying down right there. Once we get it set, I get the anchor in for that, we can call for inspection tomorrow, and hopefully by the end of the week they'll come out, check it, pass the inspection, and then possibly even this week, since it's just Monday, I think. I'm all confused on my days, but we might even be able to get power turned on out here. And this has outlets at the bottom of it. I don't know if I went over this when I was building it. It's got 2 GFIs. Those are 2 separate circuits, so 20 amp circuits. And then we also have, it has a built-in, trying to get this open with one hand's not working. What do I need to do? Oh yeah, I had to flip this down. And it slides down. You can see this slides back and forth. Slide it down and then it opens up. We have an 8-space / 16 circuit. You can put tandem breakers in there, which makes, this is a single breaker. You can actually put 2 circuits on one breaker space, so you can put a total of 16 breakers. But this big one here is a main breaker, and the wire that goes to that will pipe out of it underground and go up to the cabin for a 200 amp service, which is more than enough for that cabin size. But it will also allow us to bring circuits out for yard lights out here, or anything that we want close to the cabin. And then these other breaker spaces, those can be used to feed a pole barn. I can put 220s on it. Anything that I want to add for, I can pipe out of it, go down towards the pond and put a pump over there for a circulation pump, or to pump water out of it, or anything you need electricity for, I can come out of that. And then you can see there's other telephone poles we can come across. At some point we'll go across the creek and put a power pole just like this one here, and we can take breakers out of that for our cabins and put power on the other side, because we plan to put multiple cabins on the other side. There's a old road that goes parallel to the creek, and there's some ledges that I can do some like 12 by 16 cabins with like lofts, or I'm not sure on it yet, but sorry I'm rambling. But that's what's going on. And as you can see over there, that's our fencing for Veli, or Vili, sorry, I keep saying it wrong. It's Vili, our Turkish livestock guardian dog. And I'm not sure where he went. He should be hopefully over there with Rosie on the other side of the kids. Where is Vili? Vili, where's he at? Alright, that's going to wrap us up for this video. And if you haven't subscribed to Skidmore Family Farm, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up to like our videos, and hit the notification bell to get all our latest videos. We've got lots going on here, lots to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. And a Happy New Year's.